The mods are just gonna time you out if you're being an idiot. Don't be. And that's that. I would try to keep things as quick as I can possibly make it. Um, and then obviously check out our live streams. It's in public announcements. You can check Ali and the boys out hanging out there and chilling. Uh, Fed stream team is now up, courtesy of Ali as well. If you are a streamer and you want to be part of that stream team, represent Fed to the max, Fed or dead, baby. Make sure you get with Ali. She'll get you all hooked up. I'm sure there's some of you in here that want to get that rolling. Uh, Shitload of people. What's up, Ali? Welcome, welcome. So, few of our leaders are on question duty in public chat and guild chat. In the interest of efficiency, if you have any questions, try to put them in those chats. The leads will get to you. If I see them, I'll address them. You can also put them in the Fresh Start meeting chat here. And that's it. All right. So, for those of you that don't know Fed well or you're brand new, Fed is real simple. No drama, no egos, adults killing pixels, guild above everything. And our goal, as it has always been, is to bring content to every member, casual to hardcore, without the toxicity that you find a lot online. I don't know if any of you were in that Fresh Start Discord a minute ago, but that's what the fuck I'm talking about. We try to stay away from that shit. But every once in a while, you gotta let Ali loose on a motherfucker, you know? Just fucking emasculate him. But yeah, so in Fed and in life, no one
joined.
You can click pixels faster than somebody. I don't give a fuck. No one cares. Just we're all trying to escape the real world here, right? Just chill. So facilitate that for a ton of people on a ton of levels. Nail just linked our Twitter, who he is patroning. So please follow us on Twitter. You can find my shit there too. All right. So the goal of the meeting is to touch base with everyone, kind of bring the community together, learn some people, chat it up, showcase some shit we accomplished in phase two for some new members and some people that don't know who Fed is. And then obviously set some expectations, show the processes we've been working on for this 2.5, right? All right. So, yeah, everyone join the new Discord if you have not already. It is discord.gg/AOC hub. If one of the mods could link that in chat, that would be wonderful. AOC-hub. It is the new Fresh Start Discord. And our goal with that was to make a Fresh Start Discord that first was fresh, right? Of just, you know, people that are actively playing.
And fun.
And yeah, fun. And also an unbiased environment. So as you can tell, there's mods on that Discord from Axiom, from Fed, from Violence, and from Dis currently. So we're gonna try to keep it that way. It's a tool for the people to use. Obviously, if people are blatantly posting shit, a couple people got banned today because they're fucking degens, and that's okay. We'll deal with that too. But yeah, it's been good. I think we opened it 30 hours ago, 36 hours ago, and it's got 500 people in it, right? So really cool shit. A lot of people obviously saw a need for it, and it's working good for sure. Appreciate it. You're funny, Rats. Okay. Yeah, so the preface, to preface this, I think we're going to start off the meeting with what most people are wondering about, and that is our allies. So, Street, do you want me to stream it, or how do you want me to do it?
I'll do it both. You can stream if you want, but I'm going to spam it.
Okay, he's going to spam the video, and I'm going to stream it right now.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, mute me. Mute the audio.
Is terrible. So
okay. All right, so here we go. Without further ado, phase 2.5. Make sure you have the volume on the stream.
You sure you want to do this?
Right now, all of us have something in common. We all lost something after the rebellion. Robots lost their freedom. Humans lost connection with each other. And I lost everyone I loved. Or so I thought.
So you want to go get your brother back? I'll go with you.
Someday you will find me.
One her up now. Come on.
Beneath the
Just keep being quick here. Keep being quick.
light in a champagne supernova. A champagne
Look up under.
supernova.
Look at who's up there. Who's up there, Michael?
Keep going forward.
I'm sorry. You can't change the way things are. Watch me.
Get ready.
You ready for what now?
Clem, get us out of here!
Hold on! Who throws refrigerator? Son of a...
If I were to do
Shoo!
I did.
well, you're a team. And it comes this toward me that girls can't do. That's wild.
High level memery right here. Now, bitch, extended. Alright.
I see my own name.
Yeah. So now we can unveil all the new memes and gifs. Really good. Really good production value there, Street. That was fucking insane. That shit is so good. So yeah, it's been interesting keeping this semi under wraps. I think most people kind of knew what the deal was. I guess our name is FEPSI, Fed Envious Polar Strategic Initiative or something like that. And we got some cute, as you can obviously see up here, our FEPSI Discord, right? The FEPSI logo. So we got some cool memes and shit coming with that. It's gonna be pretty funny. So yeah, it's good. So prologue to the video. Obviously, Fed, Envious, and Polar will be outlining for 2.5 for the fresh start. And as most of you know, a lot of us Fed
Pepsi, baby. Pepsi.
Kind of went in. It was our first time really playing as a group in AOC, and we wanted to make a name for ourselves, but we also wanted to, maximize content, right? So didn't have any allies just so we could grind, right? Go out and slap people. And we did. I think there's no doubt about it. We fucking did a pretty good job of that, right? I think our mentality, as are a lot of your guilds, I'm sure, is that Ashes is going to be a massive fucking game, right? And I think with an expanded map, even in just phase 2.5, I'm going to call it, we're going to have at least 15 nodes, maybe 20, up to 20. So it's a good time to start building relationships towards beta and launch in kind of a 3-month trial environment, right? And long term, we're going to want allies, right? You're going to want vassals, allies, all that stuff. It's a big ass game. And the more we learn about it, the more it's obvious that big alliances will play a pretty big role in this game. So pretty chill. Yeah, yeah. I'm trialing Kaiser specifically. So talking a little bit about phase two and what Fed did. Here's some of the minor objectives that we handled. One is the longest Node War and Siege win streak in the game. We did weekly or bi-weekly gear swaps, caravan runs, server Care Bear days, events, boss class guides, newbie caravan classes for people that were just starting, a ton of YouTube content, a shitload of memes, and I think it was legitimately the best node and guild structure on the server. First leveled, first builds, first levels of our actual guild, the highest level guild on the server, etc. We started out phase two with about 200 people. We ended up being somewhere in the 400 something area. And to give you some stats on Discord, these numbers don't mean a whole lot, but 113,000 text messages, over 1,000 unique members, 50,000 hours of voice comms in phase two is absolutely nutty. It was mostly street, just like spamming shit. People probably, but you get what I'm saying. I think
I
there's
had at least 7 of those.
That's right. That's right. I think it's pretty obvious that Fed was the premier PvP core on Lyneth without question, attached to the server's best infrastructure, and it's something that I absolutely pride myself on. I think it was pretty nutty, kind of how we came together, and unfortunately for everyone else, we're just getting started, right? So it's gonna be pretty nuts. It's been insane since phase two launch. We talked about how in Fed we were going to kind of use phase two to catapult ourselves, right, to launch. So I think that was fully successful, and we learned a ton. So we'll use that here soon. So enough about that past shit. Now we're into fresh start. I want to go over a few things here. Again, make sure you're watching my stream. I don't care if other people see this. Yeah, Pepsi on top for sure. DA, man. Welcome. But I want to show kind of some processes we put into Discord. For those of you that are in common mortal communities, take some notes or go to apply for Fed in our Discord and hit that up. We'll get it handled for you. Let me show you guys what we're working with here. So for you guys in Fed, obviously we got React for roles, different processing archetypes, crafting, and gathering. Pretty easy stuff there. We'll come back to that in just a second. Just showing off some basic functionality that we use in Discord here. Some of this we all know, some of it we don't. Our discussion forum, try to keep it clean so we don't have 100 different channels. You can go into here if you're looking for a leveling group and check to see if there's any openings, or if you're going to make your own. If you want someone for a static, there's a bunch of static leveling groups in there already working. Here's another one, right? So check that out. And then we'll go to, make sure you post your pet pics in the real life right here. If you don't, your mom's a hoe.
Thank you for acknowledging me.
Yeah, just saying. And then the real kind of juice is the guides and policies chat. You can check out our caravan policies, PvE raid boss policies, and then this useful
Pidge, what's
info
up? What's
guide
up?
will
What's
have
up?
a lot of info about the server we're on, a bunch of starter info and guides about caravans, leveling, POIs, etc. So definitely check that shit out, especially if you're kind of new to the game, or if you're just starting in phase 3, or phase 2.5, which a lot of the Fed guys are, right? So you can go to the point of contacts chat. Everybody, this is open. I don't give a fuck. Take a picture, save it for later. So point of contact chat if you need to get someone. This week we will have another post down here where you can scroll down. It will be our actual dedicated crafters that are not listed here for each type of deal. And then the most important thing that we didn't have last time that we do have this time is a crafting request chat. And I'll explain this real quick. Crafting requests are set up in 2 different things. Processing, you can pick which one you want, right? You can scroll down and pick tanning. When you do that, it opens up a ticket. And everyone with any processing profession from React for roles, so any of these processing runs here, will be able to see the processing tickets. Anyone with a crafting role will be able to see the crafting tickets. Basically, what you'll do here is something like this. I just like type random shit, but at tanning. And basically, anyone that has tanning, these guys on the right, will be able to see this ticket and help you out. Now, there are dedicated guild crafters for shit like that. But basically, make sure you put how much you are, what type of rarity it is, when you're available, and then any other information you need, right? Basically, what this is a way for people that maybe don't PvP and get all the sexy fucking kills all the time to help out other people, and then to coordinate with people that maybe aren't on that guild crafters list, right? Like you just need some oak timber made or whatever. There's probably 40 people in Fed that can do that, right? So just a way for people to do that for sure, right? Those of you that are PvP mains, make sure be behind your moms and Winstead, yeah. Make sure that you prioritize gathering on your main, right? And then non-PvP main crafters, if you are a main crafter, like that's all you're gonna do is gather and craft. Get with Stark, right? See if there's any way you can help out for sure.
Yeah, if you guys, anyone's just still
Sounds
interested
like
in
this
being a
is fucking,
crafter, please get with Stark
Shit,
to
but hey, we're
get set up.
moving on.
Can I bother you for 1 second?
Yeah, please, yeah.
Someone just said, so this guy's talking. It's like the CEO of Fed. I said, yes. And he goes, in all caps. And he ain't even getting paid for this?
That's right. That's exactly right. You got to be a true fucking degen, baby, to do what I do. That's it. That's it. I do it for fucking free. Actually, I do it for negative money because I pay for all the bots and shit. This is the CEO. Is he an alt? You're funny. Yeah, you're funny. Quick reminder to make your in-game names easy to deal with for invites and shit, especially if you're one of the kind of PvP core. Not saying any names, but Japanese Crusader probably isn't the way to go when you're trying to get an invite, right? So do what you gotta do. Try to make them as short as possible. And so I'm not leaking the alliance or server or no Discord, any of that type of shit, but it is much easier now, Nox, with the right clicks for sure. We'll ping that stuff later. We'll communicate it, and then we'll go from there. Straight. That's enough, bro. Okay. On that note, a few notes about allies, real quick, for everyone. We didn't do allies last phase, so we haven't really had to deal with that in a while, and it can be aged sometimes. And here's the bottom line: those two guilds are full allies, hard allies with Fed. What does that mean? If you see them out and they're in a group or whatever, you can fight for the tags for a mob. Do not flag and kill them. You can fight, the way you normally would to get mob tags and shit, right? No stress. Obviously, if there's somebody at a spot and it's a full polar group or full envious group or something, let them have the fucking spot, right? That's their deal. Let them have it. No stress. Obviously, if you want to fight over a mob tag or whatever, you're more than welcome to, but just use common sense. We're all adults, right? As forever in Fed, we don't half-ass anything. Respond to every ping. If there's a caravan defense ping or world boss ping, we're going to be there 100% of the time. Unfortunately for everyone else, that means you guys aren't getting any world bosses, and that's okay. We're going to make sure that it's fucking it's that Fepsi life, bruh. Also, do not run solo. If you are running a caravan solo and you ping and I show up to your ping and you're by yourself, I'm fucking kicking you out of the Discord. All right, that is the craziest shit. So make sure you fucking roll with people. And then don't forecast your caravan routes in chat. Obviously, Fed gives very little fucks about spies. We love spies around here because if you ain't doing it, you ain't doing it right if you don't got fucking haters, right? So, yeah. Lastly, about allies and what's coming. We've been active. We've been inactive for a little while in phase 2, and uh, mostly because we killed everyone. So a bunch of little fucking beta cucks have been chirping, and a lot of the Vira guilds don't know about us yet. And as the great 21st century philosopher Drake once said, bench players are talking like starters. So they're gonna have to learn. All right.
Who is Vira?
It's the other server. The other server.
Oh, it's not a person?
No, it's not a fucking person.
So everybody in that channel earlier that we were talking in kept
They're
saying
from
something
another
about
server. Yeah, Black, that Drake reference to 2025 hater. Okay, so a little fresh start overview for those of you that are out of the loop and coming in to play this phase. New nodes are up already, and Tropics and shit. They are also going to open up Jundark. Don't know if we'll have the nodes in for that. We'll see. But it's gonna be pretty insane. The naval PvP is gonna be crazy. I think that's gonna be really fun this phase. So we'll see how that plays out. It's been fun so far. We had a dinner put together a naval event on Lyneth, and the like devs came and gave the flying mounts and shit, and it was fucking nutty. That shit was crazy. You guys saw a little bit in Streets video, so that'll be really fun. That'll be a lot of hype for sure. Allie is not Church's wife. Allie is the queen of the Federation, though, bro. You better fucking recognize.
Correction, that was Overlord that set that up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Allie as queen. I welcome all queens, and
right.
we love female gamers here.
That's it.
Every single girl is welcome to sit right next to me.
That's right. We got a big throne, more than enough room up there for all the ladies. So sieges. I don't know if some of you guys haven't seen the sieges yet. They're fucking nuts. It's 100 v 100. We're gonna have allies and node mates in there with us, kicking it. I didn't mention too much about the node mate stuff yet, but basically we have some guilds that are going to work under us in our node, are going to vote for our mayors, and we'll have like a joint caravan agreement with those guys, kind of like we had in Visa, but just with the people in our node, right? So it'll be pretty easy to figure out if they're blue, right? Then don't fuck with them. Phoenix, I actually don't know. That's a good question. I don't know which node it is. I'll tell you when I know, buddy. I'm not shy. With full respect to everyone else, there's not a whole lot of people that are going to outvote us with the people that are coming from the alliance and the node mates. So we'll go from there. That's funny. I think the most important change for fresh start that we haven't really talked about yet is the dynamic node rarity. For those of you that don't know what that means, if you remember playing before, when you chop the tree, if you got a common
sugar
willow, and you came back in 4 hours, it would be a common willow again. It never changed. So what happened is a very small percentage of the player base put the legendary trees and shit on timers, right? They're gonna have that gone by the time it comes out next week. So it'll be dynamic, which is wonderful. They need that shit gone ASAP. It'll make just farming easier and better. You won't just go out and get fucking dog shit. So I think it'll be good. The more we farm, the better. And we got a lot of fucking grinders, so I think it'll be insane. For those of you that weren't here before, we have the same kind of system set up this time. We won't have guild banks yet. It's coming soon, probably June, July-ish, hopefully. We got a couple guys on our point of contact list, of course, Blackfire and Sids, who will take donations from people in the guild that just go out and farm and whatnot. And then they'll bring them to our crafting. They are crafting leads, but they'll bring them to our crafters, and we can get stuff made for people, hand it out, kind of juice our PvP core like normal, right? So if you want to throw in, help out the guild as a whole, you know how we do it here, right? Communism, it's what we're about. guild above everybody, right? And then a bunch of bug fixes and stuff is coming. I know the caravans have had a ton better performance than they did before. Initially, it was a shit show. You would lose a caravan every fucking day. And it really turned people off. There's a lot of quality of life stuff now too. Searchability in the markets to find shit, better visuals on the interface. You can filter stuff, just so much better. They definitely did a lot of work. So I'm excited about that stuff specifically, but I think the biggest thing is the static node rarity for sure. And lastly, I think making relationships with people is really cool, but I'm excited to fuck on some people we haven't got to play with yet. So it'll be exciting. I think I'll find out, man. It's different over here. So we'll be on that. So I said I'd make it as quick as I can. I was trying to keep it under 30. I'm gonna conclude here. I want to thank everybody, man. I think there's been a ton of hard work, hours in Discord. Our leadership has been insane in the off time, getting people together. What up, Ranger? What's good, bro? Good to see you. Recruiting, fragging out, fucking hours spent helping guild mates, everything you could think of, man. It's what makes Fed who we are, right? The community. So it's been really good. Pepsi on top for sure. It's Fed or dead. It's super humbling to see almost 200 people in here tonight, plus the streams. So I can imagine it's a few hundred people hanging out, gathering together, celebrating our kind of common interest in video games, right? And we'll try not to take ourselves too seriously as we generally don't. It's been an absolute fucking movie so far. I'm super excited for this phase. My DMs are always open, as you can tell from the fucking stream. I got about 100 of them. But big stuff. Everybody go watch Street's video so he stops bitching at me about views. It's not Lego. No, it's actually.
Everybody give a moment to say thank you to Church for bringing all of this together. This is
Yeah,
wild.
man. Appreciate you. It's nuts. It's been crazy. We're gonna burn it all down, baby. Burn it all down. It's gonna be good. GG's.
Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi.
Plus signs in chat for everyone to show up. Everybody plus. Good looking out. Love you guys. It's been good, man. 1 week from today, the shit goes live. Get your leveling groups together. Thanks, everybody. Love you. Fed or dead, man. GG's.
It's Fed or dead, bruh.
It's fed or dead, bruh.